Good morning, welcome to Food Culture. I'm Chef Heini, and here at Food Culture, it's all about bringing excellent food into the comfort of your home. Good morning at Food Culture. This morning we have Michelle here. She's an Olympic cyclist, and she's going to help me come up with some fantastic granola ideas, granola recipes, and some advice on smoothies to get your energy up and keep you going for the entire day. Welcome.
Hello, Heini. Thank you for
Glad to
having
have
me.
you here. So I'm going to start with the granola. We've got 4 cups of rolled oats. We have maple syrup, slivered almonds, pumpkin seeds, a dash of vanilla essence, fantastic dried cranberries, some cinnamon, some sea salt, and some coconut flakes. And we're going to mix them together with the maple syrup and some coconut oil, which I've got on this side, melting, because coconut oil freezes at room temperature. Right, so we're going to put them in.
Can you also do that obviously with gluten-free oats?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Michelle, we've got our ingredients. We've gone through all the little descriptions. Now, what's easy is you bung it all into a bowl and just mix it together. So I'm going to take all the dry goodies. I'm going to take my almonds, my pumpkin seeds. We're going to give this a good mix. Today I'm putting in a dash of cinnamon. It is purely, it's absolutely up to your flavor. A pinch of salt. Salt and sugar brings out the flavor in pretty much everything. I'm going to take these and I'm going to give them a bit of a chop. These are dried cranberries.
So why are you chopping them up? Just to make...
I just think for them to go further in there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix the two separately. I'm going to do this.
And why are you mixing those two together?
Because I had a vision that if I stick it in there, it's going to all clump together.
Okay.
Half of it's going to have sugar on it, and half of it's going to have oil on it. Vanilla essence. Now this should have a fantastic taste. We're going to add the coconut flakes last. Please don't use desiccated coconut. That's coconut that's given up the will to live. We've got our nice baking tin over here. We're going to line it with parchment paper. We're going to put our mix in it and then bake it for about 20 to 30 minutes at 180. There's a lovely lady who's very shy about being on camera, but we're going to put on camera. Da-da-da-dum. There you go. And this is parchment paper. The reason being, as Michelle just asked me why we can't do spray and cook, I'm sure you can try it, but I think because of the oats being raw and the honey and the sugar, if it cooks on the bottom with the spray and cook, it's going to caramelize and burn. The trick here is to toast it a little bit, mix it around halfway through, and then you decide if you like your clumpy granola, which I like. I don't want it to taste just like oats. I want it nice and clumpy. 180, and in it goes. Right, Michelle, so tell us all about you. I've just heard fantastic things through the grapevine, and that you tackled this when you weren't a teeny bopper, as they say.
So I started cycling when I was about 34. We sat on the couch, my husband and myself, watching the Olympic Games at that stage. Was it in London, I think? 2012, yeah. Each with a big bag of chocolates and chips and cake.
That's my sport. I like that.
And then my husband asked me, so if you wanted to do the Olympic Games, what would you do? It's like, nothing too physical.
These are the Olympics.
And that's where it started. Well, basically a year after that.
Did you have a passion for cycling before that? Was it like, I mean, out of everything that you chose cycling?
No, I actually hated cycling.
Okay, I'm out of questions. We'll just let her tell.
I used to do a bit of triathlons, and my husband always told me, you know, your cycling is the worst part of that discipline. And
So she went and became an Olympic cyclist. I would have slapped my husband with a bike. Yeah. That's just how people do.
So yeah, and then we moved from East London to Windhoek, and I came here and I saw, oh, everyone does mountain biking. I need to do this. And I had a little 26er with the small wheels and went out with friends. I fell myself to pieces. But
I was
I
going to say,
loved
small
it.
wheels
Loved
is the
it,
scars on
loved
my knees.
Yeah.
And the tar roads in this country that have gravel on them.
I think our country's got the most severe, or how do you call it, rugged terrain, harsh terrain to
Yes.
train on. I mean, it's stones and
It's,
thorns
yes,
and
it's, I always say Namibia's not for sissies.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Namibia. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, you must run fast enough, otherwise we eat you.
Yeah. We always come back from training and we've got all these sketch marks on our bloody arms because of the hakken steer.
See, can you see it's nice and toasty on top?
Yeah.
And it doesn't clump. It stays nice and loose. But now, if you want clumpy,
Yeah,
which
I
I
just
think
wanted to
everyone
ask,
likes, you
yeah.
don't want it like this, it becomes like porridge. Especially with the oats, you want to toast them nicely. You're going to clump them. And the clumping is great fun. Just take a cup,
Oh.
your jar, the coffee that you were drinking in the morning, it makes no difference. The trick with these as well is obviously that they have to cool down properly in the end, so that all the hot oil and the granola and the oil suck up everything once they've been standing. Okay, so we were talking about that. The scar on the knees that I've apparently heard that when you really got into biking was one of your top expressions. So tell me about
Yeah,
that.
so I've got a huge. Anyway, so I got home. It's like just blood, and my husband says like, "Where were you? What did you do?" It's like, "I went mountain biking with my friends. It was amazing."
Yes!
But look at you. It's like, yes,
It
let's
was
go tomorrow again.
amazing.
Yeah,
That is
so
the feeling you must have.
yeah, so I just love the adrenaline and the being outside. And
Well, isn't it wonderful to, at 34, decide to do a lifestyle change,
Yeah.
and it's made you happier, healthier, and famous?
Definitely. Don't know about
mean-
the famous.
To find something that you love and do, and to be able to career change in the middle
Yeah.
of everything and have the support.
Yeah, I
to do
must
it must be
say,
fantastic.
I grew up, my brother was a motocross rider,
Yes.
very good, so I grew up with that. So it's sort of a natural thing for me to,
I think if
Be
they'd
rough
given you
and
a
tough.
motocross bike, we would have never met you now.
yeah.
Because
so-
after that adrenaline rush, I can see your brother also fell. Look how beautiful this is looking. I can't hold it for much longer because it's burning my fingers through the cloth.
It smells amazing.
Look at this beautiful. See, now I'm going to leave it just like this and let it cool down. Right, so this worked perfectly. We're always wondering what our experiments do. Look at this. You've
Oh,
got your
wow.
wonderful block, all like that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just break my granola up like this. So I like keeping it like this. You give it a bash, try some, it's snack worthy. This can also end up being just your snack bar.
Delicious. And you can taste the cinnamon. It's very nice.
That's why I thought this is what you want to keep it. Everything, even the best pasta in the world, if you eat it every day, that's it. And you
Bye,
can.
donkey.
Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a non-COVID hug. And I am so impressed with you, but please keep it up.
Thank you
Please
very
be an
much.
inspiration for us middle-aged people who still have dreams. No,
Thank you for
really.
doing this.